sex robot, sex robot, sex robot, sex robot, sex robot, sex robot.
Everyone had brought pie. Nobody was sure it had happened. Roach was bringing the turkey, Tails the mashed potato, Sonic the stuffing, Knuckles the fruits, and Shadow the pie. But Sonic had brought the apple. Sonic brought apple, Roach pumpkin, Sonic cherry, and Tails cinnamon butterscotch. Tails has also gotten 4 extra. Just goddamn, how many pies these people need? Who the fuck brings like 4 pies just in case you need extra pie? What the fuck? It's stupid. Shadow then ended up with 3 of them and the turkey, as they'd eaten at his house, and unfortunately for him, he had a problem about not wanting to waste food. Ugh. Sonic stifled a belch, one hand on his bloated gut. I'm never having this again. What, pie or Thanksgiving? Sonic asked. Sonic has a big Sonic Vord this shit. Oh, wait, Snake. Yes, Snake is reading fanfic. Join voice. Join the voice. Both, he groaned, throwing his hand over his face. There's too much food. Everyone is loud. It's crowded. You get tummy rubs from your awesome boyfriend. That's no good. Let's do I'm gonna do the Sonic. I don't know what Sonic voice or Knuckles voice or whatever. We're just gonna go with Snake. Everybody, Snake. That part I don't mind, Sonic muttered. Oh, I already read this. Brent Daniel already read this. He's much better at reading fan fictions than I am because he's an actual professional who can do edit stuff. Well, I'm not saying that Felipe Jacquez can't edit, but he puts the tweaks up. Okay, give me a second. And I'll just go back to reading the other one. Fuck that one. Female animatronics. We're gonna do the Mario. 5 Nights at Freddy's, blah blah blah. Community store for has one to even more. This community is for stories that have FNAF will be there for you. A man who takes into his own hands buys the female out of order animatronics. The 4 fix their vows for accused of. Yeah, the others are prepared. Freddy, the other for as far as they're all part of the Vikes enjoying the Gravox. He's been nervous about this. Never met of a long pirate cove because there's one more party to go the other night. He's going one shot. Probably Bonnie is a girl in this fanfic. Them Bonnie fanfic showing the life of Alex Redding as he takes on a new job to his night guard. Looking behind the curtains, the little mascots warning there will be shippings, including Alex X and animatronic. Don't read film. Fosky fan Bonnie weirded T for gore scenes and violence. Good. I can read really fast when I want to, but yeah. Everybody, I mean, you know what? It's Felipe Jacquez. I'm gonna go raid games, and we're gonna just continue from there. You record in games. Go back and just join the games voice chat.
Oh, I can read books.
Touch the sky.
Okay.
Wait, did no one
Back
show
to
up to
doing
general?
the snake
So you
shit.
guys
This
like,
time it's
decided
being
to
recorded.
play?
3, 2, 1.
Okay, this is getting boring. We
Anyway,
need to do something
okay,
fun.
help wanted.
Find
Freddy
each other.
Fazbear's
Wait, I
Pizzeria.
have a fully charged nut.
Family Pizzeria looking for a security guard who works a
Did you
night
just-
shift,
Alright.
12 a.m. to 6 a.m.
I'm
on
sorry.
the cameras.
Son, you didn't need
Blah,
to see
blah,
that.
blah, blah, fuck you, I don't care. I
stop.
already read this.
Oh,
Well, this
wait,
job be too bad, I thought to myself
wait,
as I called the number in the paper listings.
Nice.
I've been out of a job for
Too
3 months.
fast,
I really need the money. As a former SWAT member,
Sonic the
there's not a lot of
Going
normal
around
work
at
I
the
can
Oh,
do.
if that was the stall, that
I
was
sigh
bad.
as I hold the receiver
Got
to my
us
ear,
in a
listening to the
situation.
silence.
Stuck in
Say
a new
original situation.
location.
Got it.
Hello?
Why
Slightly
if I
nervous sounding
any
yet clear voice came from the other side.
explanation?
Hi, my name is Alex Redding.
Seriously,
Now
that was supposed to
apply
hit
for
me.
my chip job.
Go, go,
Fast
go,
at
go,
Freddy's.
No, oh, my
I
charger.
can be arranged to the surprise. I heard from the other man's voice. You're hired. First night job is tonight, right? Well, that all right.
Sing the
Everybody
Super
only
Sonic
wanted to
Racing
know.
song.
9:47 p.m.
All you
Good.
need to do
That's
is
enough
back
time.
up.
Ready
I
for a
have
simple
two
job.
max
Some
power
talking about
charge
the animals,
but I
right?
don't remember.
I had a bad
White
feeling
or
about
purple?
this, but I
Actually, that
shrugged it
was true.
off.
I think it's white.
Choose
Shrugged
a
it
color.
off.
Choose a color,
Colonel,
white
it's
or
me,
purple.
Snake.
White
Sorry,
supremacy.
you have to get back in the character.
Tidy.
Sorry,
Alright,
what?
white like my undies.
Sorry,
I had a
what-
bad
what
feeling
you
about
saying?
this, but I
What is
shrugged
that?
it
Let's
off.
see how the
It was
CPU
just my
does
imagination.
against all of
Yeah,
you.
I'll be there. This guy on the phone gave me some pretty quick directions, then hung up the phone. This is a pretty well-paying job for a guy like
White or
me.
purple?
Let's see how this goes.
Choose, Shari, choose a
Night
color.
one, as the
White or
night grew,
purple?
hastily left the building. I
God.
glanced at my watch, 11:56.
Sonic,
your
son,
I'll
I'm
take
so
him
My
from
room,
fast.
I was given
Sonic.
seeing a tablet that
You bitch,
I'm
white.
so
showing the
hungry.
camera. That was the
Everyone-
camera
God,
tablet.
son.
A fan,
I'm his godfather.
poster scattered
Alright,
about.
you guys are gonna
Now
go up
change your name
One
to
thing drew my
max
Small
level
attention.
Asian.
Ganondorf.
Thick, heavy, metal doors. Metal
LeBron
Gear.
James.
Stay my child. Metal Gear doors
LeBron
on the side of the
James.
room. I switched from
LeBron
each of
James.
the
LeBron
controls
made.
sides. Above them had
Go
circulating
CPU,
light.
win. Oh my god.
Oh, that's
Again on each side of the room. Well, that's odd. I
The
think
CPU.
with the
Oh
power
my.
outside went down. The tablet came on.
Go
The
CPU, you
outside
can do
went
it.
down. I took
Oh my god,
seat,
my CPU is actually
picking
killing
up the
people.
tablet to take a look around. First camera, good.
Really?
Bear, chicken, bunny. Well, this seems normal.
Oh, there goes my
I continued
CPU.
surveying the area. Nothing. Pirate
Come
Cove
on.
being out of order. Why would it be out of order? I noticed a green bar down the bottom left of the tablet. I read it aloud. Power,
Alright, for reference, I'm
90%.
playing Marth.
Usage 2.
Oh my god, it's smart.
And that
Wait,
that
who's
meant-
playing Mars?
and by 2, I
Oh,
mean
your
two
name
little
is now
green
Small Asian.
It's too
bars
smart.
next to it. I switched the camera off and saw the power stays lit.
Never
It was showing only one.
Okay, never mind. It's
Usually where
autistic
I
like
could
me.
relax and relax, but something wasn't right.
Come on, CPU, kill it.
Hiring with no background check. Strong metal gear doors and lights. The background check I did for showing missing persons. One had worked here before.
This is Dragon Ball
It
Z.
had no connection to this place, but I'm doubting it to be
Dad, I think I
to
just
be,
found.
but
I
I
think I just
beginning to
found
doubt
Charlie's
based on
dog
some of the
that
things I've
Stop.
seen.
No.
The phone next to
Too
me
much
rang, and I
support.
hit the accept call
Get him,
button,
my son.
hearing a voice that sounded
Yeah, I was-
frightened.
yeah, that's what he
No,
did.
that
Wait, I'm
wasn't
sorry, my
it.
godson.
Hello. I
Give me that.
wanted to blah blah. Y'all heard this. I'm finishing up my last week now. Blah blah blah.
Starburst
Okay, good night.
Crusaders.
Let's just skip to night 2. I turn my fucking what do you want? Let's
Come on,
move to not safe
CPU,
for
you
work.
can do it.
Okay.
Get out of here.
I'm in. Not safe. Okay, let's continue with the shit, gay. I finished the last hour of the night with Foxy. Okay, I turned on the lights and looked outside my door as Bonnie, as now I learned she was called, staring me down, looking a bit frightened. I hit the door button, slammed it down, a panic rising within me as I flipped the cameras on to see Chica was already gone from the main stage. Where the hell are you, Chica? I wondered aloud as I heard something from the kitchen. Great, the one camera that's broken. Well, at least she's far enough away now. I turn the light on to see no shadow from Bonnie, signaling she's not there anymore. I flip the light back to see the camera. To see that infernal fox staring at me from inside her curtains, then flip to the hallway right outside my door. Shit! I cursed aloud and slammed the right door, wondering why the hell they gave me a power limit as I see Chica's silhouette framing the white window. Go away, I silently muttered to myself. This won't do. I'm an ex-SWAT officer. These animatronics need to learn who's in charge here. Why not just fucking get a petrol bomb and just fuck these people up? Fucking burn this place to the ground and commit arson. Yeah, anarchy. I finished the last hour of the night with Foxy making an appearance outside for stage this time. As the sun began to rise, I picked up my gun I had brought with me that night just in case, and I stowed it in my pocket, heading out the door. First things first, I need something to eat and a nap. Then I could start working on a plan. Heading home, I stopped by a local pizzeria. Great choice, Alex. I had thought to myself. At home, I ate my pizza and laid down to take a nap when I remembered something from earlier. When Bonnie was at my door, I saw something I didn't realize till now. She looked upset. Upset? How could a robot look upset? Okay, I really needed some sleep. Well, being a former military officer has its perks. I thought I rifled through my staffs of weapons, machetes, 245 caliber handguns, an electrified baton and a stun gun. Let's show these little furry creatures who's boss tonight. Now for some research. Let's see what kind of secrets you have to hide, Freddy. I saw no one in particular as I booted up my computer and pulled up my browser. As I pulled up my window, I did see the normal Google search engine logo. Instead, it total darkness and the words "It's me." I was about to close the browser, thinking it was a virus, some kind of virus. When I went back to normal, I blinked. Oh, I'm just hallucinating again. That's great. I quickly set to work finding all the publicly available records of anything relating to Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria. God, I fucking hate these things that have so much build up. Can you just jerk off the fan fiction dick before and just get the fan fictions over with? I get it. You gotta build up tension, but fuck you. I fucking hate this. 11:54. The crew is leaving. 6 minutes. If my calculations were correct, Foxy would be making a move tonight. I set myself up, machete strapped to my waist. God, this just got edgy. Why did it get edgy? Why do you have machetes, a stun baton, a stun gun, 245 caliber rifle handguns, and some shitty shit? Why do you have this? With standard military holsters. Lastly, my electrified baton sitting on my desk next to the camera tablet. I glanced at the tablet as I powered it on. Sometime I sat down on my seat, feeling confident in tonight. Bonnie moves first, as predicted, moving backstage. I flip the cameras back up to the main stage. Chica's gone. I hear Foxy's music as I flip through all my cameras. Bonnie's moving fast. Chica right behind her, and Foxy's already gone. I slam down the door on my left just as I hear a terrible screech and banging. Damn, that was fast. I take my chance to glance at my cameras again, seeing it as everyone moving as usual, if a bit faster. Foxy gives up on getting me, and next I see she's back in her cove. Well, at least she doesn't roam around like the others. I pull the door up on my left, only to slam it back down as Bonnie stares at me, looking as she wants to say something. Again, hallucinating. I look down back at the camera, skimming over them. All I notice is Chica in one of the party rooms. She's holding something as the camera pans to the side so I can get a better view of her. She turns around and screeches into the camera lens, forcing me to flip the camera to keep my sanity. Fucking, are you gonna go insane because of that? It's more of like a mild spook. You're not getting your fingers torn off, man. You're just seeing like a robot screech at you. You're not getting your fucking shit. Bonnie is finally gone, allowing me to open the door. The rest of the night continues on the same fashion, with one jump from Chico, which faded off with a swift electrified hit to the head, sending her back and allowing me to close the door on her. I was starting to get the hang of this. 5:45, 5:54, the power goes out. I pull myself from my seat and turn towards the door. Freddy tended to favor pulling out my stun gun and baton. I heard the familiar tune play, and I saw white glowing eyes. Not out of this one. The song doesn't last 6 minutes. The tune stopped, and I prepared to defend myself when Freddy just laughs and walks off. What the hell? I'm still on guard, waiting for the punchline. Nothing. 2 more minutes pass. The bell goes off, signaling the end of my shift. And I thought this place was weird as it was. I picked up my supplies and leaved as the day crew gets back in, many of them seeming surprised when I gave them a friendly hello. 2 more nights, just 2 more nights, and I'm free from this nightmare. I head home, not feeling particularly hungry nor tired today. As I get home, I hear static from my living room. Did I leave the TV on? No, I haven't turned it on for a while. I pull up my gun to defend myself in case someone in my house, and I head to the living room cautiously. There's no sign of anyone in there. I look around and see nothing. Oh God, I need to stop being so paranoid. I picked up the television remote. turn off and looked up, seeing the word, and look up, seeing the words, "I'm still here," in big, bright, white, bold letters plastered across my screen. I look at it a moment, then my TV turns itself off. Something is definitely going on here. I sat down on the computer as I undressed and put on some more comfortable clothes, specifically a t-shirt with a pair of shorts, clean up my chair and the desk with my computer sitting on. I sit down and enter the password. The computer sits a bit longer than usual on the loaded screen before the screen goes black. Oh, not this again. Big white letters across the screen again. This time reading, "Save them." Save who? Oh God, please tell me I'm not supposed to be saving murderous animatronics. Can I just not do the snake shit anymore, Felipe Jacqueze? Or should I not?
To be honest, I suggest
should I do the snake voice, or should I just read it? No, don't do the snake voice. We are. Should I do the snake voice, or should I just read it? Because it's really starting to hurt my voice, and I think the meme's getting a little unfunny. To be honest, come back to not safe for work for fan fictions. Sorry, it fucking hurts after a bit. Do I have to do the snake voice? Shrek voice. Oh, hello there! It's me, Shrek! Oh! Give me a second, my phone's overheating, kinda. Oh, hello there! It's me, Shrek! Oh! Oh, hello there! I'm still here, in big, bright, bold letters plastered across my screen. I look at the moment my TV turns itself off. Something is definitely going on here. I sat down on the remote, shaking my head and going to my office. I turn on the computers, I get undressed and put on some more comfortable clothes. Okay, we're not doing the Shrek voice. I can't do the Shrek voice. Okay, well, I'll read it my normal voice in a very ambient tone. The computer sits a bit longer than usual at the loading screen before the screen goes black. Oh, not this again. The big white letters across the screen. What do we want? Huh? Okay, what happens? Alright, I'll fuck off since I'm not really wanted here. Come to not safe for work. No, you, bruh. Please come to not safe for work. Please. Please. Come to not safe for work. Okay, you still hear better. No one said that, but it's your choice. Urge, dude. Please come to not safe for work. Give me a second. It's me. I'm still here. Save them. Were these three or were they different somehow? Would I be seeing more of these? What does this have to do with the animatronics? Why me? 100 questions rolled through my head as I powered off the computer and wandered out of the office to my bedroom. All of a sudden, I was feeling much more exhausted. There's something I don't understand that's going on. What's going on? Is there something more, or is Alex just paranoid? Fuck you. I'm ready, you guys. I'm ready for you guys to so come out and play. I grinned to myself as the power lit up in my tablet. I took a quick glance around the restaurant. Tonight I was determined to figure out what exactly was going on. As I flipped through the camera, Chica would let me look at last night. I noticed something was sitting on one of the party tables. It looks like some kind of note. I flipped the other cameras and see no movement yet. Trying to get a closer look at the note. All I could make out is my name, Alex, written in childish handwriting. Did Chica write that? I swear these things are getting more confusing every night. I'll have to check that out after my shift is over. I wait a bit, checking the cameras occasionally. No movement yet. That's strange. 221, not one of them has moved an inch. Are they planning on working me into a false sense of security? Or a thought clicked into my head and everything seemed to start fading in place. The words I've been receiving, the expressions I've seen on the animatronics, someone or something was controlling them. They weren't doing this because they wanted to. Those words were from them or someone who knows about them. Well, whoever sent the messages to me meant them about the furry creatures I was staring at. They wanted me to save them. It was either that or I'd do this job finally taking its toll, and I had gone crazy. I preferred to think of the former. One thing was still missing if they were to be the case. However, weren't they controlled attacking me tonight? If they weren't, why aren't they attacking me tonight if they're being controlled? 3:30, not a single movement, save for Foxy, who had moved outside her curtain. She was sitting on the floor, staring at the camera, not in her usual spot. All I could think of is how upset she looked. I had kept the camera on her for a moment. She tilted her head to one side and opened her mouth, as if she was trying to say something. What do you want? Do this one, it's better. Psh. Okay, give me a minute. Night of Pleasure. Will you just... Oh god, I have 3 of these. Why do I have 3 of these? We can close the Shadow Sonic one, but let me get to this one. It's getting to the good part. As she didn't have a mouth, it was hard to make out what she was saying. I looked almost something like, help us. Which at this point in time, I was inclined to believe. Which I switched back over to the main stage camera. Nope, still haven't moved. My shift was almost over. And the bots haven't moved. I had 10 minutes to figure out what was going on here. I'd better have to do better, stupid or crazy to try this. I guess I'm a bit of both. I sighed as I picked up my defense tools and headed out the left door. First stop, Pirate's Cove. I made my way quietly down the hall. Rounding the corner, I see Foxy staring right down at me. I keep it calm, holding my defensive post against the wall in case this was a trap. The fox sat there, staring at me, eventually said, Alex. Oi, hoity-toity, it's me, Foxy. Oh, for fuck's sake, Alex, you don't have to be scared. I won't hurt you. It was a good pirate accent. In her pirate's accent, I was shocked at how the creature all seemed to know my... Fucking shit! God damn! Holy shit! Scared the hell out of me. Scared my ass. Scared the hell out of me. Fucking reading this fan fiction just here. Oh, hi, Mighties. I'm gonna mute you now, so goodbye. Fucking scared the hell out of me. That genuinely got me. God.
Gone sexual.
I was shocked at how the creature seemed to know my name, and had equally shocked as to why the fox had been trying to kill me for the past 3 nights. Suddenly, an old friend of mine. Listen, Foxy, I want you to tell me what's up with you and your animal pals. I might be able to help. I peeked around the corner and see evident shock, yet happiness in the pirate's eye. Oi, what do you mean, lad? I was beginning to think I had signed up for something that was more than I could take. If I can, I came around the corner in full view of her. First thing I want to tell me why you were attacking me before, but now you're completely docile now. Just so you know, I'm not trusting you. Yeah, she shifted uncontrollably, but didn't seem hostile at least. I don't have much time before my server shut down, so I'm going to make this quick. Someone blackmailing us into killing you. People, the only reason we stopped trying to kill you is because a friend of ours told if anyone can help us get the horn. Like fucking eating ass. What do you want? Unseen. Vark Slorthel. Read me harder. I'm gonna lower my voice a couple octaves. I looked at her with doubt clearly written on my face. Pure hatred is me, Alex. She continued. Tomorrow night, I seriously thought we'd be like you've been tonight, except us to try and kill you. Blackmail.
Y'all need Jesus.
I thought to myself, how does one blackmail a robot? I glanced at my watch. 2 minutes left. Listen, Foxy, if you said the truth, then I'm going to do everything in my power to save you guys. Her eyes lit up with so much joy. Thank you, Alex. Thank you so much. She got up and almost pounced on me, nearly succeeding before reflexes kicked in. I dodged her.
What?
Her right. Oops, I'm sorry. Oops, I'm sorry. I hit myself.
Killed a robot. How could you?
Fucking dying.
Good.
I'm sorry, I got too far ahead of myself. She sheepishly giggled, moving to the curtains. If you don't see it, if you didn't see it, look in the party room. You might find something that'll help you. Let's just move on to night 5 because this is probably once I've finished. It's 4 more. It's 2 more chapters. I have to read this. I fucking hate this. I found out a lot about visual information. Last night I had to leave the restaurant, including some background information onto the bots themselves. Apparently, these animatronics were not first in the operation for this restaurant chain. Before Freddy's Fazbear Pizzeria, there had been 2 other restaurants, first being named Fredbear's Family Diner, and the second the intimate ancestor of the pizzeria. Now offered Freddy Fazbear Pizza. The first diner originally only had 1 animatronic, Fred Fazbear, eventually closing down due to some unnamed incident, but not before they added a second mascot, Springtrap. We're just getting into the lore of fucking shitty FNAF. It was like a sub-decent game. The first one was sub-decent, and the other, 9 of them are bad because they're all just the first one with 3 textures made the same engine. It's bullshit. Fuck you. Blah, 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 blah. Let's skip through this. You know what? We're gonna go to the other one because this one's boring as shit. Gonna go 5 Nights of Pleasure. Hey, how's it going, bud? So, you'll be familiar with the recent changes in the animatronics since you work the day shift and all that? You know, they do that. We changed them once more. You know, we changed them to look more feminine and stuff. This is gonna be bad.
I diagnose you with
I'm not safe. I'm on my phone. I'm supposed to be asleep. I'm gonna sleep for a week.
I should be asleep
Go
too.
fucking eep in your ears. Yeah, let's just fucking skip through the board. Let's get to the foreplay and get to the foreplay.
Yeah.
Nothing. Click, click, click. Nothing unusual happened so far, though he did notice Toy Chica was missing from the stage. Shrugging, he flipped through the cameras once again and began to remotely wind up the music box. So far, so good. He jumped up when he heard something to the vents. He clicked the button to the light as he at the left vent on. Toy Chica's head popped out and her beak missing. Hey, so you're the— oh my god. It's this deep in. I haven't even scrolled my screen and I can already see this. Oof.
Bone hurting.
This is just painful. Hey, so you're the new night guard, she said as she climbed out of the vent. Her body was significantly more thicker than it used to be. She looked softer than she had a few weeks back, possibly due to the new material they made her suit out of. Her breast was big as well. It hurts so much. It's never ending. All I feel is never-ending agony. I am forced to read this fan fictions. Her breasts were bigger as well, as though she wore a suit underneath her bib, so it didn't look entirely naked. She walked over to her desk and sat on top of it. Eric sighed and placed the tablet back on the desk. What have I told you about climbing through the vents like that, Chic? I'm just losing the will to go on every sentence I read. My lifespan decreases by 5 years. I'm gonna die by the end of this fan fiction.
So funny.
What have I told you about climbing through these vents like that, Chica? Eric chided and scratched the back of her head. Sorry. You know it's easier to get around through the vents, she explained as Eric sighed with frustrations. Well, it's annoying. You scared the living hell out of me, he told her angrily as she looked down dejectedly. He sighed and patted her head, though he had to stand up to do so. Just give me a second. The wires are everywhere and I hate it. Just be mindful next time. It makes me paranoid to hear all these noises at night. He looked at her. I have to read that in steak voice. Just be mindful next time. No, it makes me paranoid to hear all these noises at night, she told her, and she giggled. Well, I can... It hurts. I'm actually starting to tear up. Well, I can ease those worries if you want, she said seductively, jumping down from the desk and walking out of the room, swaying her hips slightly to entice him. I'll catch you later, sweetie. She yelled back as she walked down the hall. Eric could be I like how it's not even spelled Eric with like an E. It's not. It's bad. Do a seductive voice every single time you do it. Don't fuck the skeleton, Joel.
Joel.
I don't know how to do a seductive voice. I'm like fucking 13. I don't know how to do this. Oh, what's the matter, big boys? That's seductive enough. She yelled back as she walked down the hall. Eric sat back at his seat and flipped through the cameras again. He looked through the clock at his upper right-hand corner. 12:42 a.m. Nothing eventful happened after Chica visited, but he had to make sure to watch the others closely, so he didn't make a mess. So they didn't make a mess. So he was about to jizz in his pants if he didn't look at the animatronics. He especially watched Fonny and Boxy, since they tended to touch things without permission. He placed the tablet down after about 5 minutes.
You gotta
Something
fuck
jumped in
those
front of him.
animatronics, honey.
Fucking goddamn it! Again! I got spooked. Stop spooking me! Stop! It fucking hurts. And Pi TM is deafened, so they shouldn't even be here. Gay. Okay. Since they tended to... Okay. Top of his lungs, he nearly passed out from shock, holding his chest with his right hand, breathing heavily. A female chuckled and echoed in front of him. It's gonna be another pirate woman, so... What is it? It's me, pirate. Man, you should have seen the look on your face when I jumped out at you. Mangle laughed at him. He leaned back and glared at her. God damn it, Mangle, were you trying to give me a goddamn heart attack? He yelled at her, and he shrunk away at him. I thought you'd be a bit bored here, and I decided to scare you to liven things up a bit. She explained in Eric's side with frustration. Well, next time you do something like that, would make me think that I'll die in the next few seconds. He sighed, and she nodded. These freaking things are gonna be the death of me. Can't you just say fucking? These fucking things are gonna be the goddamn death of me. Eric thought to himself. Mangle jumped into his... Ooh, it's getting spicy already. Eric jumped into his lap, much to his surprise. Hey, you're kind of heavy. Mind getting
Did they do
off?
a 698?
Nope. I don't know how to do a seductive voice, so we're gonna just do a tomboy voice.
Seductive nene.
I like it right here. She stared at Eric and gave a groan of impatience. He liked the animatronics, sure, but with the new AI inserted into their system, they were much harder to deal with since they had varying personalities. Also, with the new model look to them, changing the build that you're subjecting because of her changes. Since the company didn't want the kids to play with their newer parts, Eric was the one who suggested the change for Mangle, since they had given her a similar body shape to Toy Chica, though she wasn't as thick. Every time I see, it's not. I wish it was THICC thick. Give me a second. My fucking shit's. My blanket is being bad. Blanket Vor fanfiction. I wonder what a blanket Vor fanfiction would be like. On back to the FNAF fanfiction. Though she wasn't as thick. Eric wondered why they made the new suits out of, because Mangle's lower half seemed soft and produced a heat similar to a human body. Shaking the thought of touching her to see if she was indeed human-like. Eric leaned to the floor and grabbed the tablet, winding the music box.
What if Mangle is a
grinning
laptop? Wouldn't he be even hotter?
ear, leaned back, pressing her back into his chest. Hey, I'm trying to check the cameras. He tried to warn her, but she ignored him and ran her hand down his thigh. Mangle, what are you doing? It's already getting to the spice. I'm just gonna Do not fist android girls. Oh, that's very timely. It's very good.
What
It's
about all
very
that
good.
waste
It's a
heat?
very good joke, and in general, it's a very good meme. Mango slop. Eric felt something warm and slightly slither into his mouth. Mango sloppily and excitedly explored inside his mouth, savoring the feelings she got when her tongue brushed past the back of his teeth. Eric struggled to push her back, but once he did, he let her gasp for air. How was it? She asked curiously, turning her body around so she now faced him. What do you want? Don't at me, motherfucker. Fist your ass, boy. Eric cleared his throat before saying anything. That was inappropriate. Mangle, you know that distracted me from my job is bad. He scolded her, and she glared at him. How was it? She asked again, and Eric shook his head. Listen, Mangle. She barked at him and leaned forward so they were at eye level. Eric swallowed hard. I'm so sorry for that. Make sure to keep your voice just a bit down every time I talk, because things get bad. She barked at him and leaned forward so they were at eye level. Eric swallowed hard. It was good, he admitted through her glare, which seemed to brighten her mood quite a bit. She hugged him, pressing her chest on him more so that the rest of her body. She placed her face closer to his left ear and flicked it gently with her tongue. Want to do something even more amazing? She whispered sweetly into his ear, while still holding her right hand against his thigh again. It took him a moment before he answered. We really shouldn't do this right now. Eric tried to convince her. Mangle chuckled and moved her hand from his thigh. She placed it somewhere hard, smiling with fascination. You know that there's every inch of the human body has one spot or another that's hard. I don't think the dick is the only hard spot of the body. It's like saying, I don't know, it's gay. At least this guy seems to be a bit honest, he said, slowly stroking his male part with her index finger. It twitched slightly, and her smile became wider when she heard a soft moan escape him. Eric turned through the cloak turned and looked at the clock on his tablet. 3:08 a.m. Also, you had noticed the music box was low. Remember, turn down your microphones. You need to turn down your volumes, or else you're gonna blow your eardrums out. He yelled in panic, which startled Mangle. A different tune played from the camera, the prize counter. Pop goes the weasel. Fuck. How could I let that motherfucker out? It's fucking good shit. Shit, last time this thing moved, it tried to attack me. His heart raced increased as his body shook with fear. The mayonnaise, it's gonna be the mayonnaise, was loose, and there was no way to stop her from coming to him. He said, give me a second, I turned back on my fan. I turned it down to make sure you guys wouldn't hear it in the recording, because it sounds gay. It sounds gay when you hear it. His heart rate increased, and his body shook with fear. There was no way to stop her from coming to him. He flipped frantically through the cameras, trying to figure out where she was. He found her in the hallway, floating. What in the living fuck? He was shocked, and a new sense of fear struck through his body. This fucking thing has supernatural abilities. Immediately, he gave up on life and lead back. Immediately, he gave up on life. He just fucking died. He fucking just died. Oh my god.
I am the one you.
Oh by the way, I'm gonna keep that. I'm gonna keep the Columbine love life fan fiction. Yeah.
No way.
What's wrong? What's wrong? She gave him in concern, and he just laughed, his eyes seeming to have no life in them. I just let the marionette out. This thing is gonna kill me. He closed his eyes. Mangle was confused. If the marionette that was out, then could only think of one possible thing she wanted. Found you! A woman yelled from down the hall, and Eric felt his blood chill. Mangle turned around a few seconds later. The marionette was in front of her. Eric opened his eyes and stared at the thing. It had changed significantly since it last attacked him. Since they did modify her, she was now more human-like, though she seemed still in that strange one-piece outfit with 3 buttons around her now well-developed chest and white straps going horizontally from her elbows to her waist and from the knees to her ankles. She had straight black hair that reached down to her mid-back. Her old mask was now covering the left side of her now human face, showing off the right side. Her right eye had a black sclera and a completely white iris with a complete streak of purple going from beneath her eye to her chin. And her cheek had a red sticker on it. Her arms were now elongated to match her height. It was about 12 feet. 12 feet! 12 goddamn motherfucking feet tall. A motherfucking 12-foot tall animatronic. This is bullshit. I don't think there's ever been a human. There was like one dude in existence who's ever been 12 feet tall. He fucking died because his spine couldn't handle it. I'm not kidding. There's a dude. He fucking got his back just snapped because his body couldn't handle that fact that he was 12 feet tall. This is bullshit.
I've seen this.
Hey ma. Hey ma, how you been? Mangle asked her non-charitably, as if Eric wasn't even in danger. The marionette ignored her and continued to stare at the teeth in front of her. Eric blinked once, and the marionette was next to him, her eyes boring into his. She reached out to touch his face with her left hand, and he flinched. With her hurt feeling somewhat, Mangle chuckled. Mario, you're scaring him. He thinks you're here. They're gonna be the Mario and Luigi. The marionette and the other dude's gonna be Mario and Luigi from the Super Mario Brothers Super Show. The Mario Brother. Game theory is the Batman X 2 Electric Boogaloo and Knuckles featuring Dante from Devil May Cry series. I just love randomly meeting chat. Oh, it's so fucking good. I love it. Mari, you're scaring him. No, it's gonna be Luigi. Mari, you're scaring him. He thinks you're here to kill him. Said you attacked him last time. Mari explained to her marionette. Growled annoyance. Eric swallowed hard when she stood up next to him. I'm not here to kill you, only to introduce myself. He reassured him, and Eric laughed nervously before sighing with relief. His body relaxed and leaned down into his chair, his lips slightly digging into Mangle's and his privates sliding against hers, which made her grin. Whoa. Oh my! A bit too excited, are we? She teased him, though he didn't look in the mood to play. He did have the scare of his life. Mario looked up at the marionette, who just stood there staring at Eric. Mangle thought for a second before an idea popped into his head. Hey, Mary, could you come here for a sec? She told the marionette as she climbed off Eric and wandered towards this end of the office. Marionette reluctantly left his side and seemed to disappear for a second, then reappeared in front of Mangle. What? She asked, and Mangle chuckled as she gestured for her to lean in. Well, you see, she began to whisper something, and when Eric noticed the two of them smiling, his face paled a bit. He looked at the time on his tablet, saw that was still on the floor, 3:15 a.m. He sighed and looked at the two. Mangle had finished whispering, and they now stared at him. He sighed in recognition and only braced himself for what to come. It was only the first night, and he had already missed the day shift. Mangle smiled and walked back to Eric. When she was in front of him, she dropped to her knees and tried to unbuckle his pants. Fucking the Marion. Do you know total combinations of levels can make you defiable in Mario Maker? 10, they're saying more than a billion, like a lot. know that the total combination of levels you can make are defiable in Mario Maker. They're just saying it's more than billion, like a lot more. Okay, Foxy gonna suck a dude. It's not Foxy, it's Mangle. Mario is my dad. Kermit. It's Mangle. It's Mangle, and it's the marionette. Yeah, you're right. We're not. We're. I'm like sweating. Considering Foxy, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. We're not talking about goddamn FNAF fan theories and general chat. Ban everything. Nuke the server. Whoa, what the hell are you? He was cut off as his neck was forced upwards, and again, something warm and sticky entered his mouth. What the hell did they make these animatronics' tongues out of to feel so damn good? Eric thought to himself as the marionette explored his mouth, stilling herself in his laps where Mangle was earlier. Unlike Mangle's sloppy kiss, she was more thorough in her search, slowly tracing inside of his mouth. As she finds spots she found the best. She smiled when Eric moaned softly into her mouth. Mangle all the while was below them, pulling out Eric's manhood with great excitement. It twitched back slightly as she gripped it, and Eric's back arched slightly when she licked the tip. She loved his reaction and began to explore what spots gave him the most pleasure. Her tongue ran up and down his length while she rubbed the tip with her right thumb. Marionettes broke their kiss and placed her chest in front of them. Eric took her left breast in her hand while he bit down gently on her hard left nipple that poked out of the black one piece. She moaned softly and pushed him away a bit. She reached behind her to unzip the one piece. It fell below her chest, and Eric stared at her for about a minute again, wondering what the material they used to get her look so human. Marionette took off the mask, showing off a similar eye to her right one, the same streak going down from the left to the chin. She placed it on the desk behind her, and Mangle stopped licking. It was now burying her face in his groin. Her cheeks softly, slightly puffing as she took his entire cock down her throat. Being an animatronic has its perks, since she didn't need to breathe or have to worry about her jaw hurting. She could enjoy this for as long as she needed. Eric let out a louder moan, his hips slightly shaking from the stimulus. Marionette, wanting attention, pressed her chest into his face roughly. He took both in his hands and tried to stimulate them, though he had no idea if he was any good. Seeing as how she's getting fucking ripped by animatronics. No, he's getting raped by animatronics. He's getting raped by animatronics. He's getting raped. He's getting raped. Robot rape, robotical rape. Her chest being pressed. This is like really gay. Because if it's robot, I don't know. I'm gonna probably play Outlast in like 30 minutes or so after I'm done reading a couple of these. Eric let out a louder moan, his hips slightly shaking from the stimulus. Marionette, wanting attention, pressed her chest into his face roughly. He took both in his hand, trying to stimulate them, though he had no idea if he was in any way good. Seeing how this was his first sexual experience, Luangle is gonna be Marionette, and Luangle coiled her tongue around his length and began to move her head up and down. Eric gasped. Marionette's breast roughly as a result, but she didn't seem to mind at all. Can you suck on one of my breasts? Marionette asked. Eric decided to place the right one at his mouth, since he was biting on it earlier. He sucked gently, stimulating it with flicks of the tongue every so often. Marionette bit down on her lip, moaning softly every time his tongue touched her sensitive nipple. Mango released him from her mouth and was rubbing her throat for some reason. Ah, there we go! And now you're in for a real treat! She said as she said excitedly as Eric could hear a slight humming sound coming from Mangle. She once again swallowed him whole. Just reading that. She just reading that. Swallowed him whole. Swallowed him whole. I get that it's his dick. I get that it's his cock that she's swallowing whole. But at the same time, It's just fucking cock for yes. It's cock for. Shh.
Throat war.
We have to get to this Columbine fan fiction before I leave. I'm not kidding. There's a Columbine fan fiction. That took me a second to realize what I had said. I'm gonna have to read a Columbine fan fiction. Two young boys went to a school and fucking shot kids. And fucking somebody decided, oh, this is a thing that needs to have a fan fiction written about. This is a Columbine fan fiction. I'm gonna fucking come out my ass. I want to see how good this is. It's so bad. It's so bad. Reality hurts. Reality hurts. Columbine. Bukakebine. She once again swallowed him whole, but this time inside of her mouth, her and throat constantly vibrating, stimulating him all over. This situation made him unintentionally bite down hard on Marionette's right breast, which made her wince slightly. He released her and looked up apologetically. "Sorry about that," he said. She shook her head and
Oh
smiled.
my god.
"I know it was not intentional. You can be rough if you want, however." She told him and he chuckled. "I think I should do whatever it is you like. So what would you like me to do?" He asked her, and she thought for a moment. Eric arched his back when he let out a gasp when Luangle started moving her head up and down slowly. He felt somewhat heavy being placed on his shoulders and found Marionette wrapping her now bare legs around his head. Oof! Oof! Boneless snake is liquid snake. Sorry, I had to eat some dead skin cells because I'm a filthy schizophrenic. Dio's Goku. Game theory. Is Dio Goku was the Columbine shooter secretly homosexual together? Find that next on the next episodes of Fucker. Okay. Whoever made these new models had this part was just plain. Wait a minute, where was I? Around his head. He hadn't even noticed her stripping the rest of her clothes off, let alone the fact she was now shoving her wet slit in front of him. Whoever made these new models have these part was just plain dirty as fuck. Eric thought to himself. The Marionette giggled when she noticed his eyes were wide from surprise. We modified ourselves with spare parts around the place. Hey, Luigi, I used my human looks and found some money from the cash register and order artificial female parts online. Not hard to get your hands on if you figure out how computers work. She explained. How would she even get the knowledge to get this to work? He wondered, though he didn't have a long time to do that since she pressed her slit closer to him. She placed her hands on the desk and he gripped the edge closer to her back and stopped herself from falling. Eric began Eric, being as inexperienced as he would, had no real idea what he was doing. He decided to stick his tongue inside, swirling it around every which way to stimulate her. Marionette arched her back and gripped the desk harder as he explored the inside of her. I want somebody to draw fan art of Marionette and Mangle as Mario and Luigi. And have them both be bloody and fucking dying and burning alive. You fuck. I love you. I like how we just have a Sigmaster in here. Give me a sec. I need to take a break every now and then. Because if I don't, I'm gay. Sig is my apprentice in the way of pinball wizard. I want to be a pinball wizard. Yo, can you please teach me the way to become a pinball wizard? We modify blah 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 blah. Siggy is gay. He decided to stick his tongue inside, swirling it around every which way to stimulate her. Marionette arched her back, gripping the desk harder as she explored the inside of her. Mangle Luangle, not wanting to be ignored, he decided to up her vibration and began to suck harder and faster than she was previously. Marionette shriveled every time a moan escaped from Eric's mouth, tickling her now erect clitoris every time he did so. Her legs tightened around his head, forcing him to go a little deeper. Something kind of slimy liquid kept salting his throat, but it tasted somewhat sweet and yet somewhat bitter. Combine that with Mengel's constant sucking, Eric's sexual excitement soon brought him close to the edge. And when Luangle noticed his cock was twitching more than before, she sped up her pace, sucking hungrily at his cock. He thrusted his hips forward once and released himself inside Mangle, who'd gripped the base and rubbed it up and down as she sucked, trying to get every last drip out. Marionette's legs tightened around him as it's late night allergies. Shut up. You have to hear that a lot. It is a strange taste when he swallowed it. Marionettes released him and sat down on the desk, her body shaking from her orgasm. Mango released him as well, giving him a satisfied sigh as she stood up. He sat down in his laps, grinding her slit against the tip of his dick. Wait a minute. What was the voice? It was Luigi. It was Luigi. Mangle's Luigi. Hey, can you beg for it? I've always wanted to hear you beg for me, Eric. Mario asked him, and she let a light moan from his stimulation. What do you want me to say? What do you want me to say exactly? Eric asked her curiously while Mangle played with her throat to turn off her vibration, and she forgot that she forgot it was on. I want you to say, please, Mangle, please be mine forever and love me unconditionally for years to come. She told him honestly and looked at her in confusion. Sounds like more like a compersal than me begging, he stated. Fuck. Okay, let's get to the Columbine one because there's 13 motherfucking chapters to this, man. We're just gonna skip that one, but let's get a Columbine fan fiction. So, what is this fan fiction? It was FNAF, but this is gonna be The Noblies, a Columbine love story, chapter 1. Just so you know what you're in right up from the start. I had to stop after typing the subject line just to start out a Heredity hearty chuckle. You'll never believe this, reader, but I actually found a part on the internet that's worse than ff.net. In fact, this place makes ff.net look like a hologram of wonderful white writing. I think he's meaning fanfiction.net. Looks like a hologram of wonderful writing. It's called Quinzilla, and it's owned by Nickelodeon. That's no good. Not sure why, apparently, but Quinzilla is not the only place where people post awful quizzes. What? Which Jonas brother are you destined to marry? Would all said please to post awful story. Allow me to somewhat change the topic for a second. I was born in Kentucky but grew up in Colorado and attended school there from grade 2. I'm apparently old on the internet. I was in 6th grade in April 1999 when the shooting happened 10 to 15 minutes away from my house. I went to a private-ish school that was kind of a policy not informing students when crazy shit going down. 2 years later, I only found out what was happening on September 11th because I had to leave school early due to being sick. So even though the shootings had started out around lunchtime, I didn't find out what happened around 11:30 when I got dropped off from my carpool and went inside to find the news. And my mother was crying, sitting in the living room and folding the laundry. We didn't go for school for the rest of the week. So the day I've returned off, I'm very okay. Occasionally the fix write fic. These fans write fic. This one such story. This obviously takes place in little town before April of 1999, where the Columbine massacre took place. Oh my god. What is the true end of the story? Does the Mary Sue want to fall in love with Eric and or Dylan and take him up in his arms and take them and help them gun down this goddamn. Oh my god, it's been taken down. It was taken down. This is just. Have you ever just DDDX reader for fanfiction when? I love the art of join voice chat. Join voice chat. Okay. The Noblies, a Columbine love story, chapter 1, speechless. Speechless about how I'm feeling right now, too. Let me lay this out for you. If ever possible for writing a subtitle for your fic, a Columbine love story, you'd have a serious look at your life, your choices. What if you're reading it to a fan of like 9 people created by anatomy inside? Hi, I'm only gonna see how this works out. I'm doing this for Christina fan 2832, by the way, rate and message for someone who only wants to see how this works out, whatever that means. He wrote 42 chapters of this. I am serious. I can't breathe. I can't breathe. I can't breathe. I'm fucking dying. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
32 chapters.
Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm fucking dying. Oh.
Is he gonna read them all?
Oh, what is this? God, why have you done this thing? Oh, fuck. Columbine fanfiction. Columbine motherfucking fanfictions.
My favorite.
Which means you are congressively aware of the fact that there was a serious act of domestic terrorism where 15 people died. 15 fucking people died in the Columbine shoot. God damn, that's a lot of people. Lil Eric is such a hottie. Exclamation point,
15-person multi.
exclamation point, exclamation point, exclamation point, exclamation point, 1 space period, the memo. Okay, read the question though. What were you thinking? Whatever, let's get to the meat of the fanfic itself. I'm a Shrill Sanders. Nobody. Okay, my hair is black and it reaches down to my waist. I also have black eyes and I've got an all right body. Number 1, I don't care. Number 2, why am I not surprised by this? Number 3, I could count number of people I've ever seen in my life with waist-long hair on my 2 hands and have a couple of fingers left, and even more if I was kind of the ones with nice, attractive, but not disgusting, ratty hair. Number 3, black eyes. Number 4, I hate you. Could I say big boobs and curves? But I'm not perfect. You guessed it. I'm American, but I can speak French and German. What the fuck does that have to do with anything? Why can you... This is just... Is that a single picture from General? Have fun. It's confused screaming. Well, here's the cum stains on my picture. Those cum stains I have on my pants. Oof, my balls. Don't fuck the skeleton, Joel. Don't fuck it. There's the cum stains.
Get off of those.
Those are my cum stains on my pants. No, it's not cum. It's not cum. It's like, I don't know. I don't know what it is. It's not cum. It's not cum though. It should be cum. I could cum on them if you want. I could masturbate to the thing. Come on, I come after the call. Jimmy Neutron has some bad thoughties featured. God, what is this? I just want to fucking die. I was about to graduate from high school, but me and my parents had moved to Colorado all because of my dad's boss. I have to take the whole last few months of school at the Columbine High School. That means new jerks. Our new house is pretty big and people could say we're rich, but I don't think we are. We're just in the middle class of people who saved up loads. After moving in right now, I hopped in bed and dreaded tomorrow. I'd have to go to Columbine High School. I woke to the sound of my alarm clock and swore to myself. I had a quick shower and brushed off some red skinny jeans with a black tank top saying Ramiston in massive neon yellow with a pair of studded ruby earrings. How the fuck? How the motherfuck does somebody just have studded ruby earrings? How the hell? That's like $20,000 right there. It's ketchup. It's not period. Mom peed blood today. Sigh. Upset and scared. It's period. It's a period. She's actually not joke. Let me go search this up real quick because Rare Kirby is a good friend of mine. Pissing blood. I'm pissing blood.
What do you mean?
Blood and urine. Common cause of the symptom. Blood and urine can have causes that aren't exactly due to urinary tract infection. She could have a urinary tract infection, a kidney stone, prostatitis, benign prostata hyperlapsia, chronic kidney disease. Okay, so she's probably fine. If not, she probably has just a kidney stone. Just tell her
When you
Just
pass
tell her
a
to
kidney
chill
stone,
out,
you mark the
drink a lot of semen. Make sure you're
Drink
good.
water.
Ramen. Oh, Eric's favorite brand was Ramen. Just to let you know, one of his favorites anyway. I like how nobody's clearly written in I like how this was clearly written in 2008. Nobody wore skinny jeans 1999. Like what? No, nowhere was even selling them. Jeez, I'm gonna not read the things. I munched on a spoonful of cornflakes and ran outside to go to school. Waving goodbye to my parents, I arrived at the front school and took time to plan out the office. Lady gave me with a genuine smile. A guy waited for me in the corner, and I couldn't defy the fact that I could get loads of girlfriends with him, with his firm's arms, muscle, and blonde hair. A jock. He definitely seemed confident. Too confident. Hey, sexy, I'm Adam Unwood, the son of your father's boss. I was slightly annoyed, but
Like
his egotistic words, hearing him call me sexy, made me puke. Hi, I'm Ashley Sanders. Keep your sexual comments to yourself. You fucking gonna like yell rape? You gonna just yell rape because this person's like fucking, hey, sexy. You make my dick hard. You panicked. You picked the wrong house, fool. I love doing the big smoke voice. You picked the wrong house, fool. Come on, I'll show you to your locker. I followed him through the school halls, and everyone was looking at me, getting attention from the boys because of my tight-fitting tank top. There's fucking shit. God damn it! Can you people not give me a goddamn heart attack every other goddamn second? Holy shit! You scared my ass. You scared me. Stop it. Why the hell do you people do this to me?
What scared him?
Hop is a shit movie. I used to watch it all the time, and I fucking hated it. Here's your locker, right next to mine, Adam told me. What was it? Enjoy, I sarcastically remarked. Adam frowned and was about to speak to the bell rang. Anyways, do you want to hang out with me and my friends? I shrugged, ignoring the urge to say no. I might as well give up and go. His friends could be nice, right? Just give me a second. I'm realizing the fucking stupidity of this ingenious eyes. Lol. I just love this picture. Oh, I can't save it. Damn it. Can I save it in the not safe for work section? I want to save this picture. Yeah, I can. I'm just going to save this. Oh, no, I just downloaded the entire goddamn chapter. I just downloaded the entire chapter of what is this? I want to just wait a minute. What is this? Oh my gosh! I fucking accidentally goddamn downloaded the entirety of the Columbine love story fanfiction. Oh my god!
That's hot.
I'm gonna have a fucking stroke. Help me. I stayed with him and his friends for the first set of lessons, but when the break came, I had enough of them already. It was obvious Adam was the dominant leader, and his friends were total jerks. His friends tried to come on me. I just wanted to fuck the on me. It's gonna be come on me, and I always wanted to turn away in disgust. They're all self-centered jacks. When lunch came along, I was willing to eat lunch with anyone but them. But I was about to sneak away from them. Adam came up to the table with two boys on it. One had strong, blonde hair, and other with hairdo with his shoulders and intriguing eyes. The other had short black hair and dark eyes that had a certain spark in them, and his eyes met mine. I felt my stomach tingle. Black hair? God, this is just fucking... I just downloaded the entirety of the Columbine love story. Sorry. Sneezing.
Yeah, that's not a bad thing. I don't know
Here,
why
I'm just gonna DM this to
I don't know why.
a couple of my friends here.
Stop.
Columbine love story. Columbine love story. This is the shit. Oh, look, it's the nerd. No shit, it's the nerds of century Adam and his friends mocked. I immediately stood up for them. Oh, hey, oh, look, it's a guy named Adam without a penis. It spat at Adam. He was furious. What the fuck? What the Adam did to you? Wow, so he called someone a nerd. That's like, on a scale of 1 to 10, of course, I could be a bully that's like a 0.5. Someone was in high school and called me nerd. I wouldn't even register to me. Adam was nice, you bitch. He still has your fucking throw up caked in his hair, and you're just insulting your penis. You're assaulting the penis he hasn't even let you see yet. Bitch, please, like Eric and Dylan need you to stand up for them because they're gonna bring a fucking rifle to your goddamn school and kill you all. Pussy boys.
Spoilers.
Where the fuck does my level up seem to be taking
Spoil
forever?
shooting.
Oh, that's pretty good.
You spoiled the ending.
I'd fuck Bowser if it was a girl and looked like that. I'd fuck
I
it.
can't believe he spoiled the
Put
ending.
my dick in it. Nigga, you try to shoot me. Please shoot me. I want it to end.
I wanted it to be a surprise.
Yeah, I'm not got a problem with that. You can go
Yeah, I
die,
didn't know that they
bitch.
were
I
gonna
smirked
die.
at him. He growled angrily as I sat over at the table.
Hello, Lisa.
Oh,
You can see the
gay.
bodies. It's pretty fun.
Gay. The chapter is how do I go forward? I found it. Okay, we're not done with this.
And
Fucking load, god damn it. Here's the chapter of the nobodies. Are you excited yet? I know I am.
No.
I held up my hands nervously. The boy with short hair took
oh no.
it. He was pretty cute. Hi, I'm a Sheely Sanders. Don't we have someone? Yeah, I have my old teacher's named Sanders. She was a bitch and I fucking hate her. I'm Eric Harris. If this is dialed cold blood, he gestured toward the
Oh,
boy
really?
with shouldered length hair. Thanks, Dylan told me, smirking. No big deal. Let me hang around with you guys and we can call it equal. Sure, Eric enthusiastically said.
Uh-oh.
Eric's and Eric's
This
things
is the
Eric
most unneeded
thing
thing I've ever
Eric Harris
listened to.
Eric Harris is
Then you haven't been
enthusiastic
here in
about
a
killing
while.
people, making and or setting
Oh, yeah,
off
it's been a
bomb
week.
and doom wads. Things
You've
about
missed
weird
some terrible
alternate
things.
reality, alternate universe. Eric Harris enthusiastic about hanging out with a girl, with the weird new girl covered in throw up. I've got music next. I yelled happily,
You're done,
singing next
kid.
to Eric. I'm looking at my schedule. I haven't.
Fuck,
Didn't inform me. I think Eric has. Yeah, I have. Lucky to guess. What the fuck do you want?
I have that same
people?
blanket.
What the gay? What gay fan fiction?
What are you doing in my room?
No, better thing. Better picture. This one.
Sonic and Tails fanfiction.
How do you still even have that? My hair gets longer. Don't worry, my hair will get longer because my hair looks awful right now.
Where's the Sonic and Tails fanfiction?
I
Nice
am
A and
the
W
chief
shirt.
postmaster. Ooh,
Oh,
robot
Sonic.
ass! I'd fuck that robot ass with all my
Mouse
dick.
nudes leaked.
Oh, I'd shove that robot ass so far up that clenched robot's anus, you wouldn't be able to see it anymore. You wouldn't be able to see me because it anally vore me.
Stop.
Nice Bowser. Nice Bowser. Nice.
Mouse's
so
nudes
gay.
have been leaked. I
Waving at
see.
Dylan, I dragged Eric to music and we sat down next to each other. Adam came in and look at it. Seeing us took it one opposite look at Eric. Oh, look, Eric is with a girl. Shocking, Adam retorted. Everyone in the class laughed except for me and Eric. Yeah, your face is kind of shocking. I snapped back and everyone stifled a laugh. Adam frowned and then covered it with his big fat ego. Shockingly handsome. Hell no, shockingly fugly. I yelled dramatically.
Fugly, I haven't heard that in years.
Pointed at Adam, pretending to fate. Everyone laughed out loud, and even Eric chuckled. This is just, oh God, what is this?
What?
Soon the teacher came in and calmed us all down. Okay, classes, I need girls to sing a song. Any volunteers? No one put their hand up. Oh no, I see where this is going. Okay, the new girl, Sheely Sanders, sing Russian Roulette by Rihanna. Who the fuck did that? I don't even think Rihanna made Russian Roulette. What the fuck is this?
She did now.
Rihanna was
You
born
don't-
2 days before.
You don't know your
women.
Russian roulette, man.
She was also 11 years old when the shooting took place. Singing R&B, not the best way to get Eric into love with you. I took a breath, stood up and started to sing as the instrumental played out loud. When I finished, all the people in the class clapped except for Adam, whose mouth was wide open. Very good, Miss Sanders. You're the best singer I had 5
He's like,
years.
I'll shoot
Thank
you
you, sir.
first.
I smiled. Oh my god, you're such a fucking Mary Sue would actually disgust me. Class will soon be dismissed, and me and Eric had Art and Dylan. We sat next to each other. After Art, I gathered my stuff up and we asked Eric and Dylan, "Do you want to hang out?" They hesitated. Sorry, we can't. How about after school? Yeah. Eric told me. Who talks like this? Maybe British people. Fine. See you guys tomorrow. I replied smoothly, but I knew they were up to something. Maybe just have to work. What the hell?
They were up to something.
They walked away, saying goodbye. But I wasn't gullible. I called my mom and told her I'm going to fraud my friends up, and they'll be back for dinner. What the hell do you want, people? I don't even like Dr. Pepper. I can go. Actually, I love Dr. Pepper. I love Diet Dr. Pepper, but I can go get like better. I can go get a better picture of me with Dr. Pepper.
Fucking.
What do you mean a better picture?
You go from
I think my dad has some Diet Dr. Pepper around.
You go from I don't even like
cans,
Dr.
but I think
Pepper
he has some,
to
like,
actually I love
4
Dr.
liters
Pepper.
or something.
What the fuck?
Dr. Pepper is just like flat.
I followed Eric and Dylan. They didn't notice that as tons of high school students were passing them away. Then I got in the car, and so I heard, "What the fuck do you want?" Good dude, go drink some Dr. Pepper. Whoa, that's a thick Bowser. Don't fucking use my words ever again.
Jesus Christ,
Good.
that is a thick Bowser.
Soda. I'll go. I don't think my dad has any cans though, so that's the problem. I don't think he actually
Make
has any
him have
soda. That's why we're
cans.
probably going out tomorrow and get some shit.
Yeah.
The notorious
Science.
KKK. I'd fucking say some
Why'd
nigger
you
word.
say
I'd fucking try
KKK?
and sing. Okay, what do you guys want more? The Columbine fan fiction or me trying to sing notorious KKK?
Was
I mean,
that
man.
Columbine
Vote now in general
fanfiction
chat.
going anywhere?
Yeah, you
Columbine?
can
I see
spice
one
it with
Columbine.
SMH.
Like
Notorious
I'm-
KKK or
no, I'm
Columbine.
asking
That's
if it
the
was-
options.
I'm asking if it was going anywhere.
KKK slider.
Holy shit! This
Yeah, as you muted.
Notorious KKK or Slight or Columbine. What do you want? Pick it now. KKK, I guess. Well, we're doing KKK apparently. Unless 9 people at me and saying notorious KKK. Say Columbine in like the next 5 seconds.
Columbine.
Give me a second. Get. Dun, 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 dun,
Oh, he might have you
dun.
muted, so like you don't interrupt his fanfic. So you're gonna have to type.
I can't do it. I can't do the notorious KKK and Columbine, not notorious KKK. Okay, we can't do the notorious KKK. It's too fast. Shut up. The car stopped near a forest, and I told the driver to carry on, but stop after a few places more. I saw them take a large bag out of the trunk. Eric locked the car and walked in the green tree-filled land, and I paid the taxi driver and got out and grabbed my bag. The taxi driver and his taxi left the scene. I walked behind them and made sure not to make a loud noise. I saw a glimpse of them, so I hid behind a tree. I saw they had guns and they were shooting at a bowling pin. I gasped loudly in shock. Oh my! I cut myself off so they didn't hear.
Oh my!
But it was too late. As I heard them stop shooting and turn the gun in my direction. Come out or we'll shoot! Eric shouted. They had a guy with them called Mark Maines. I met Science. You didn't meet Mark Maines. Man was over 21. He sold Dimmon's semi-automatic handgun. They only knew him from Blackjack Plaza, where Eric and Dylan and Mark all worked together. So good job with that one. Nice fan fiction. We'll do the big KKK after we get done one with a couple more chapters of this thing. I stepped up from behind the tree. Ashili? Eric said confused, and all of a sudden Dylan grabbed me by the arm. Hey! I exclaimed, but Dylan ignores me. Guys, she knows. Looks, I won't tell whatever. I stackly told them, tied with the drama. He frowned in contempt. It's serious, Shelley, you swear? Eric was very questioning. Fine, I swear I won't tell any about this. Trust me. I put a hand on my heart. Good enough, Derek continued, and so I sat by them and watched them kill a bowling pin to pieces. Good enough, lol. Well, she says she won't tell, so whatever,
Lol.
man. When they like
Lol.
fucking... Eric came up to me, handed me the gun. Eric, it'll be fine. Trust me. He reassured me, and I smiled at him. He got behind me, placed the gun properly in my hand. When I was ready, he pulled me to pull the trigger, and I did, hitting the bowling pin completely. Oh bullshit! They'd sawed those
respect
shotguns
it.
way down. The cake was so much that Eric almost couldn't even shoot the gun. That's why they were at range, to get the practice at least testing out. Eric even broke his nose during the shooting because the kick of the gun went so bad that,
I like
that the
this
butt
part of
came
the
back and hit
fanfic.
him
It's very
in the face.
important.
Oh, it's perfect little Tashi
hurt his nose
Saunders
in the
took
shooting.
the gun and shot
Oh, it
her
is
for the
important
first
then.
time. Tee hee hee, whatever. You know that, like, the guns hurt? I'd fuck.
A gun.
There's very little I wouldn't fuck.
Gun.
He just like shoved the gun up his ass.
Fuck niggers.
Oh no!
That's all
Don't
I
pull the
remember.
trigger.
I bluffed.
Because
Eric
I
knows
hate
and
nigger.
smirk. I handed him back the gun.
Why
Here, you
so
should take
much
over. He smiled
comma?
and carried on. Awkward. After finishing, the guys dropped me home and I sat down for dinner, just in time. Then my father came in storming. Ashili, I'm so disappointed in you. What did I do? You hanged out with freaks. I was told Adam once. Was nice and caring. You called him some names, I believed. I demand you apologize to hang with him. Well, okay, I take it back. Adam was a total douche who called someone dad to bitch, and they wouldn't hang out with him at school. Your kid wouldn't play with me in my sandbox. Why, Waluigi? Where? Super Mario 64 bloopers. Terrorist. Our world, the needs of Jews is the joke about the first Super Mario. Okay, let me get back to the fan fiction. Give me a second. Gotta make a good, better spot so I'm not fucking having a goddamn heat stroke. Like
Yeah, I got
am. Don't turn your back on me, Tashi. My dad's stern voice filled the room. I just did. I told him and walked up the stairs. He shouted after me. Burn! Tashi, you come down here. You haven't had your dinner. I ignored him and shut the bedroom door, played some music and fell asleep. I couldn't wait to see Eric and Dylan again. Well, at least she wrote fell asleep and not fell asleep. First, Senior fan, I hope you loved. If you want to be mentioned, that message me, and I might message and write. I wish I had seen this when it was fresh and new. I would have been all over the business. End of chapter 2. Stay tuned for more. This is the best human being ever.
They know what they're doing.
Can you just
which is the
can you
worst
people
part.
come in my room right now and just jerk me off?
I can't come. I'm not
I want
homosexual.
everybody in the
Yeah,
voice
I
chat
don't
right
have
now
genital.
to come in walk in my room individually and just fucking jerk me off while I read this fan fiction.
Have small
I'd
hands.
be into that. Unless you're all but you're all dudes, so it's gay. So fuck you.
Not if you say no homo.
Some
But if
mature
the balls
things.
don't touch.
I wake up, stomp downstairs, preparing not to talk to my dad. I grabbed my bag and walked outside, slamming the door behind me. When I woke up to school, I saw Adam. Did your dad tell you sexy? He grinned and slapped him. He grinned and slapped him hard in the cheek, screaming. As a matter of fact, he did, but I'm not going to apologize or hang out with you. I walked away, trying to be calm about
What?
not to let the tears of anger
You
spill.
know,
But when I
you
saw
know
Eric
what?
and Dylan, I let them
Raw
fall.
XD.
What's wrong, Atashi?
Raw
Eric
XD.
asked, concerned about
Rawr.
this one where there was all Adam. Don't worry, Atashi. We'll shoot his brain. We'll shot his brains out. Dylan reassured me. I laughed. I loved Dylan and his score. What?
Or
Number one, Eric was not concerned about you or anything, except maybe the guy from the gun store accidentally called his dad to say Eric's shit clips that he ordered were in. And then in the end, Eric was just assumed as hell about it.
Disney XD. That's
He was just hell about it. Dylan hadn't gotten to just covertly pull their plans in front of someone they'd know only for less than a day. You don't even fucking know about Dylan. You love him and his gore. You haven't even said he hasn't even said anything about his gore before his statement. What the actual just fuck it. Fuck it.
Were you
Fuck it.
fucking?
Just fuck it. Lessons were boring, but in English it was interesting. We had to write stories. Eric wrote a blood-filled Marine one, and I wrote one about a girl who managed to escape her abusive stepbrother. Dylan was absolutely gory, and it scared the hell out of me. / rolls eyes. This is actually a true story. Eric and Dylan had creative writing together, and Eric would write all the stories about Marines and warfare. In the year before the shooting, Dylan wrote a story about a guy who goes on a killing rampage, even after lifting a bunch of details from his plans from this, even lifting a lot of details from his plans from the massacre with Eric. I got an A and Eric got a B, and Dylan got to talk with the teacher and his parents were called. Guess again, the story scared the teacher, but she didn't bother with Dylan's parents.
This
She
was
didn't
like the
even
most
mention anything to them.
intense.
She talked to Dylan, who said it's just a story, and she graded it. Later that year, she mentioned to his parents vaguely about at teacher-parent conferences, but didn't really talk about what it was about. She said it was disturbing, but she told them she would pass on on it to Dylan's house, or if
Over
he
scoop.
found blah blah blah. After the whole incident, Dylan was furious, so Eric invited him over for a sleepover here. Dylan was in a bad mood, so Eric acted like a
Bad
middle school
mood.
girl to cheer him up. I was invited too, so I called my mum. I picked up random clothes, and we all went to Eric's house. Does this girl not have Does this girl not have the last mother on the face of the earth? Oh, hi, Mom. I'm going over to a guy's house. I've spent the night.
Oh, hi, Mom.
The other guy who I just
Hi,
met,
Mom.
and you haven't met. That
Oh,
means
hi,
I'll see you
Mark.
tomorrow.
Yeah, you know what's up.
Do a big smoke voice. You went up in the wrong house, fool! We're gonna do a big smoke. It's gonna be big smoke. Oh, hey, CJ!
You big
We
smoke.
got so drunk. It was amazing. And after the game and Wolfenstein 3D, we party downstairs. Oh, you walk at the wrong. I think my dad just knocked on my door, so I think I should probably be quiet. But we're still gonna do the big snake voice. You walk up to the wrong house, fool. Oh, it's not fair. I'm the only girl you're both gonna keep.
Snake and his sex robots learn about Columbine.
This needs to stop.
No. Learn about the Columbine. Felipe, too much.
K.
Thank
Fuck
you for
niggers.
the Felipe.
Marionette.
Thank you.
Still
I hate
fucking
niggers.
love
I hate
Mario-
Jews. I hate niggers.
Combine.
So hesitant. I tried
Marionette.
to sue. I've got
Snake,
cash up the
Snake and his
wazoo.
sexual robots learn about Columbine. Nice, man.
Columbine robot.
Nice. That's some fucking good shit. I'm gonna fucking save that. It's good.
Save.
But Marionette.
Save.
Yeah. We got so drunk. It was okay, no more big smoke. We're not gonna do
More
big smoke
Big
for a bit.
Smoke.
I have to like dedicate a whole day to big smoke. No, it's not fair. I'm the only girl, and you're both gonna keep picking on me, aren't you? Yeah, pretty much. Dylan agreed. Oh yeah, really helpful.
Kermit?
It's
Kermit?
okay.
You guys
Dylan
don't remember when
sarcastically
Kermit
replied.
was
I rolled my eyes and giggles. What the hell do you think sarcastically
Hey,
means?
ho,
Because I don't really think it
Timothy
means what you think it
Froggy.
means at all. Dylan first, Eric told me. Dylan grinned. I dared Tashi to kiss me. Great, I replied sarcastic. Jesus Christ. But I kissed him anyway. Yum, Dylan joked. I poked him. Now it was my turn. Eric,
Yum.
I dare you to shoot out the window like men and women. Fine, he muttered. He did, and I laughed along with Dylan. Is this going towards a threesome? Is that where this is going? Oh,
Yes.
God, no. Considering how much Eric hated gay people,
Yes.
mentioned both on his website and his journal. I just don't know. He would do it, man.
Oh, yeah, I
Atashi, I
love
dare you to
you.
make out with me without a top. Jeez, Dylan, you're kind of fixated on this shit. Sorry, I'm reading the shit because it's this isn't the dude. Snake must find the nearest and biggest box. There's his home. I don't think we have any boxes at house.
Metal Gear.
Holy shit!
Solid.
I've been doing this for almost 2 goddamn hours. Damn,
Yes.
some good time. Good. I'm still probably gonna be playing Outlast after this. So if you want, I'm gonna after we're done reading this
Shameless
fan
plug.
fiction, we're gonna go. After we're done with this fan fiction, I'm gonna play Outlast for a couple more hours, and I'm gonna go to bed or like jack
Metal
off or something.
Gear.
Play Metal Gear
No.
Solid 5.
No, making out is fine, but doing it without a top, no way. He smirked. Badly placed, he smirked. Fine, I dare you to have sex. I cut off no sex.
This
No
man will
sex.
have
We cannot have sex. So I
Crickets.
took off
How
my
does-
talking
how does one
and made
sex?
out with him. He was pretty
No?
good when we were finished.
You
I
like
was
seeing a
tired of
girl's
getting.
butt?
And if one
I
does,
Wow,
don't
getting
believe
hot in here. Retorted Dylan. They're both Russian. Is this girl's favorite word. Also, what is with her in a weird place of line breaks? Guys, we have to go. Give me a second. I have to clean my phone because I spit on it a lot when I talk. I spit like every 5 seconds.
Oh my god,
Like,
you can watch the emoji
If you could like
movie on
see my like screen half the
Oh,
time,
you can't.
please tell
Watch
me,
Boss
sweet, sweet, tight, sweet prince.
Yeah.
Sweet,
I was just doing
Tight,
my thing, and
sweet
just, I looked to
prince.
the side and I was like,
Or you want it
"Boss
the-
baby."
I'm gonna rub your bony ass.
Ooh.
I was just watching
I'd fuck a
porn in the
skeleton if it
emoji
had
category.
boobs.
Now that
I'd fuck anything if it had boobs and had puss. If it had puss and it had boobs, I'd fuck it. and it didn't have herpes
That's not good.
and or AIDS. Guys, let's go to bed. I'm so tired, and we got school tomorrow. It's 4 a.m. I told them. Well, but I cut off
solid
Dylan.
snake.
No, he grinned and laid down on his mattress, his head resting on the pillow, and he
Become
covered
snake.
himself with a blanket. Wait, Eric and Dylan invited Dylan over to his slumber party at Dylan's own house. Wow, what a nice guy. Eric Harris, you're in a bad mood. I know. Let's have a party at your place.
Let's have a
What is this?
party at your place.
Yes, my wonderful acne-ridden face. I'm just gonna save this. 'Cause how
Just
good.
K.
My that thumb and my knuckles look awesome. I'd make that my profile picture if I put my top back on and Eric jumped in bed, turned off the light and opened the covers to invite me in. I did and snuggled up next to him. He kissed my neck and I kissed his. Giggling, we hugged and I fell asleep in each other's
No
arms.
knuckle
Wait,
and
the actual
knuckles.
wait. I just
This is just a
happy
single knuckle.
happy are you, Eric? Doesn't seem like he's in the kind of guy to shoot up the school at all. Crisis averted. In this alternate reality, this man was completely sane, and he just one day was like, "Fuck it, I'm gonna go shoot up school." He got gum on his shoe. The reason Columbine started was because he got some gum on his shoe, and yeah,
Can you imagine if that was the actual reason?
knuckle.
That'd be pretty great.
Why'd you leave? The Columbine kids have sex and then never
Who
shoot
left?
anyone. No, they have sex while shooting each other. They shoot each other while fucking.
What do you mean?
Bang, bang, am I right?
Yeah, guys, get up! I shouted. The guys woke up with a jolt. I laughed when they frowned. I waved shyly at Dylan. Turning to Eric, I remembered last night. Damn. What do you want? I have to go to sleep. Fuck, I'll stay up. Stay up, cunt. Help me. Knuckle. I have a copy of Sonic 3 and Knuckles. I don't think it works or whatever. It's something stubborn.
Hey, Knuckle.
I blushed at Eric and did the same.
Knuckles.
Eric unfortunately noticed. What do you
Oh,
guys
no.
do last night? Did I miss
Oh,
something?
no.
I stammered. Then said
Oh, no.
clankily, me and Eric remembered
Oh.
dares last night. Me and Eric remembered dares last night. Okay. I threw a pellet at him. We laughed. After we got up and went to school, lessons were torture and I couldn't always face Eric. Dylan sat in his chair, wondering what an I should Eric did last night, and I wasn't prepared to tell him. Thankfully, the school bell rang. Another day of school finished. Getting some books out of my locker with Dylan and Eric behind me, a hand grabbed my shoulder. I turned around, finding Adam. Get off me, freak. No, shut up. I can't stand this anymore. Eric and Dylan stepped forward. What are you doing? I yelled at Adam. Save me from these geeks. Eric and Dylan were about to do something, but I beat them to him. I punched Adam right in the nose.
Oh, thank you.
What do you want? Daddy gonna get banned. Ooh, I'd fuck it. I'd fuck the Jigglypuff. I'd fuck it.
Well, where's the
I'd fuck
mouth?
that Jigglypuff.
It's the mouth.
Here's the red picture
There's
that
very
we see.
little I wouldn't fuck.
This is
You're
very
gonna have to test
controversial.
it.
The bra looks like a red picture.
Is that a motherfucking meme in general? Ooh, nice. If you're gonna Omega Band, would you fuck a rock? No. Actually, if it had a pussy and the pussy was warm and the pussy was wet and it wasn't, and it didn't feel like a rock, I'd fuck it. Rock with tits and it had a working human penis and a working human pussy, I'd fuck it. I'd fuck a rock if it had a working human pussy. I would. We sat in Eric's room playing Doom. I was tired and I leaned in on Eric's shoulder. Dylan saw me and said, "Am I getting something?" Ha ha. Ah, fuck.
You didn't make that noise.
Ha ha. I sarcastically pretended to laugh. I fell back on Eric's bed, moaning and moaning. You won't moan in sleepiness. Eric. What have you done? Eric, what have you done now? Dylan turned to Eric cheekily. I got a pillow and threw it at him. Shut up! I laughed, but couldn't face Eric. This is so embarrassing. I texted Mum to tell her that I was around at a friend house.
Mom.
Guys, I'm so bored, and I don't want to get your guns, so I can watch you shoot a tree. Haha, you're just pretty smart and funny. Well,
That's
what do you
some wood you
suggest
can
we do?
shoot.
I know.
Wait.
What? Haha, you believed me. Then raised their eyebrows. They raised their eyebrows. Okay, seriously, let's go by the shop. buy some wheat, and sit out in the sun. Boring, Eric, and then commented at the same time. What then? I yelled down. You could entertain us. I had to plan to amuse myself. Oh my god. Oh my god. I made a steering wheel out of cleansing. I had a cleansing energy. Now every time I drive, I vibe up, and my car gets a loving charging well. Congrats! You just turned your airbag into a claymore. Congrats, fucker. I'd fuck it if it had poos. I'd fuck it if it had poos. This needs poos. It needs working poos. That's the parameters I need to get fuck rocks. If the fuck anything, if it had a working human pussy and like little breasts, I'd fuck it. Don't live up to the original. Slam your dick between the rocks. That'd like fucking tear my dick like inside out.
Rip urethra.
That's all right. Tough. Okay, close your eyes and open them when I say. They smirked and closed their eyes. Oh, what the hell do you want?
I want your children.
It's a human. I'd fuck it.
A robot to
Face when nobody knows you because you're too busy talking about fucking rocks. I'd rocks you, boy.
I guess you could say rock
Okay,
your
fuck,
world.
I can't change it back right now. I'd fuck the
Oh, human dolphin. Oh, delirium, you stop.
Oh,
Oh, he left. Did he? No, he relogged.
holy shit, my phone crashed. Sorry.
It's okay. We forgive you.
Who's adding me? Who keeps adding?
Call
Not a dolphin with
photos
tits.
right now.
I would not fuck a dolphin with tits.
That's disgusting.
I'm still proud of what I put in general.
Oh,
Not
it's
in
an unsafe
general, in
word.
memes.
What
I
did
would
you
not
put
fuck a
memes?
dolphin with tits, though. But when you vor rocks and shake my tummy, it goes blum blum blum. You can see the rocks shift in my belly.
That's good.
Then it says it rocks to grind up food. That's gay. You
Well,
eat
dinosaurs
rocks,
are gay
okay?
then.
And they did it. I yelled, "Boo! You're so edgy, Atishi." I didn't frighten them. My plan backfired. They smirked and turned to Eric. It's our time to plan revenge. Okay, I was scared now. I actually chickened out. Eric, Dylan, they backed me against the corner. Guys, I'll do anything. They burst out into laughter. Oh yeah, real funny, guys. Not. I looked at, watched and made a dash for my bags. Guys, I've got to go. I waved them back and ran home. I ran upstairs and forced myself to sleep. Then I heard the door open. Dad, I felt him loom over me, and then he left. That was close. I woke up, shoving us up a sleeved grin top, saying, "Bite me." Some black shorts and some pumps. All the other kids with the pumped up kicks, better run, faster than we go. My grandpa used to vor rocks, but those are the old times, and now I vor cocks.
Oh my god.
Can we just like transfer
From a
all
van.
ownership of the server to Siggy? He just deserves it so much. He just needs to be. He needs all ownership over everything. I'd
Siggy.
fucking. Well, if Siggy was a girl,
Or
if
just
Siggy
had
was a girl, I'd
chicken.
fuck her. I'd fuck the female version of Siggy. I'd fuck with the female version. I'd fuck anything if it was female and had a pussy. So that's not too surprising. You know? I'd fuck anything and had a pussy and a big old bazongas. Big old bazingas. I got up, laughed. Bell rings. Lessons. Sadly, in math, Eric and Dylan weren't with me. They both had some lessons, but different rooms, which sucked. As usual, I went around. I could never beat those guys at Doom or Wolfenstein. They're just so good at it. But the fun end, my mom called. I had to go home. I see. Yes, fucking course, I'd fuck that thing. Oh,
Do you know what it
fucking
is?
course. I'd fuck plants.
Yes.
I'd fuck it. I'd fuck the onion girl. That's pretty hot. That's like actually that's getting me all hot and bothered.
Crime's illegal.
Every-
Fucko.
Please stop that fuck chat. By the way, I end up with my mom called. I had to go home. Atashi, do you want to come around for dinner tomorrow? My parents are coming around and they want to meet you. Yep, and Dylan's coming too, Eric mentioned. Sure. I hugged Dylan and kissed Eric on the cheek. Realizing what I had just done, I blushed, waved, and ran downstairs. Getting home, I sat down at the dinner table. My dad was there and he didn't talk to me. Mom, can we go around for dinner at Eric's? His parents are coming around. Of course, honey. No. My dad stood up in anger. Too bad, I hissed. He grabbed his coat and stamped out the door, screamed at Mom, I'm going for a walk. Mom sighed and I kissed her on the cheek and she helped her load, and I helped her load the dishwasher. I went upstairs
Even give
and tucked myself in the bed. I was so tired. She's always tired. This girl is always tired.
Good.
She's furiously masturbating whenever.
Oh.
I can manage roles. Only a specific role can manage roles. I know my servant seems that's true. Can we get some? Hey, if anybody got some good old plant. If anybody has some good old plant porn, post it in
Send it to
work,
Siggy.
and I'll grade it after we're done with the Columbine fanfiction. This is written in 2011.
Nice.
This is written in 28.
Well,
I walked up the morning. I remember the meeting, so it takes place right away after school. I put on a black polka dot tank top with a bright red cardigan and black skinny jeans and black heels. Whoa, why you switch from pumps to heels out of nowhere? I only put on some lip gloss because
Well,
Eric
kind
had,
of the same thing,
had
but okay.
things about look. He didn't like people who had to care too much about those looks, so yeah. We went to school finding Eric and Dylan. So what do you guys think? I asked them, turning around. Beautiful, I said at the same time. Thanks. You two are very lax. They wore the same black army pants, but with different shirts. Eric had a black vest inside a blue shirt opened up, and Derek had a navy blue top saying no more. I asked him about this, but he shrugged. Got it from somewhere. Suspicious, I shrugged it off. After another
women.
After another boring day of school, I went to meet his parents. We started walking towards his house. What's wrong, Atashi? You look like a ghost. Oh, do I look all right, Eric? Do I? He frowned. Look, don't stress about it. You're fine. Stop worrying about your looks. I nodded obediently. Has Dylan met them before?
God,
I'm sure Eric liked girls who listen and obey. Yes, Eric replied, and Dylan nodded his head. Great, I'm the only one who's going to die. You'll do fine, Eric insisted, kissing me on the cheek. I blushed and looked away. We arrived at the door and Eric knocked it. I opened it and they're apparently friendly-looking people. I'd fuck a lot of things. I don't know why I have to keep going back to the fact that I'd fuck versatilely anything, but shit.
Alright,
Oh my God,
I'm done listening to this shit.
Hungry as shit. No, call me
No, you're not. Oh.
Kathy. Come on in. She continued. Hello, Eric. Hello, Dylan. How lovely. Eric, get them a drink, Kathy told them. I met Eric's father. Call me Wayne. A boy a bit older than Eric came in. I shook his hand like I did with Kathy and Wayne. Hi, I'm Kevin. Eric came in with a Coke and sat down at the coffee table. Karen added, Are you... Oh, God. Would you fuck Marionette from the fanfiction? Marionette. Well, if you asked me like that like 2 years ago, I would have said a yes. As of right now, that is yet to be decided. That is a yet to be decided joke. Don't question what I said just there. Don't. It's only gonna hurt. The science doesn't come back on that. Don't question what I say until like 20 minutes afterwards, and then you have to realize how gay I am. Gay. Also original profile. My headphones are small. My head is big. I have a wound head. Okay, do that then, motherfucker. I'll help you be his girlfriend. You look splendid together. I didn't argue. I couldn't do anything. I just blushed so brightly I could be a tomato. Dylan wanted to laugh. I could tell. Well done, boy. You got a girl. A beautiful one, too. It's me, Sonic the Hedgehog. Sonic the Hedgehog. dubbed the Columbine kids' father was Sonic the Hedgehog, and they both fucking void each other on a daily basis. Well done, boy. Wayne went back to the head of the table. It was Kathy and Kevin on the left, then Eric, me, and Dylan on the right. We had roast chicken with potatoes and with peas and carrots. Eric wanted me to join the Marines. Wayne mentioned how nice. Kathy agreed. I hope that won't affect you two getting married and having babies. I tried not to choke on the peas and carrots out of my mouth. Dylan was siphoning a laugh. I kicked him under the table. Kathy asked how Dylan's parents were. After dinner came the dessert. It was vanilla ice cream with colorful sprinkles, sugar strands, and silver sugar balls with whipped cream. This is my favorite. Really? Eric, too. Kathy asked me to take it. Are you pregnant? God damn! His mom just is relentless with the pregnant business. Kathy asked me in the kitchen privately after dinner. I agreed. Are you pregnant? She asked. She came out with a question softly. No, I'm not. What? Okay, but if you are, tell me. I'd like to have some grandchildren. Woo! Damn, this is really like eating my voice out. Calm myself to sleep. Chef salty chocolate balls. Oh, I want to fucking jack off so bad, but you people keep making me read fan fictions. I want to fucking jerk my 4-inch Pinot. Later, do a Peter Griffin voice. Hey, Lois, it's me, Peter Griffin. It's me, Peter Griffin. It's me, Peter Griffin. After I closed the bedroom door behind me, Dylan collapsed with laughter. That was classic, Dylan commented. That's not funny. Dylan got out. Okay, we're not doing the Peter Griffin. Hey, Lois. I need to go I meant to go spoon in bots. I meant to go semen in bots. I'd fuck like half. I'd fuck anything. It's not funny. Okay, I'll go laugh outside. Once he was gone, I tensed. Atashi, I think we should start dating. My mouth opened in a perfect oh. Yeah, we should. So you're dating now? Yes, he hugged me. Thank goodness I got that over with. He chuckled. Okay, I have a feeling. Okay, so this chapter ends with the dudes, skadooters, fucking around. Dude, fucking, why is everything taking so long ass to load? I still really have to go fucking masturbate. I really want to do that right now. Are we almost done? I think it's like a couple more chapters. Yeah, you can tell, I think. I don't know how close we're done. Oh my god, we're not done yet. Kill two birds with one stone. Read the fan fiction while jerking off. Yeah. That's what I'm going to do with my life. Read a fan fiction about the Columbine murder massacre while jerking off. That's what I'm going to do at 3 a.m. I'm going to God damn it. Vor this microphone.
Don't.
Preserved on YouTube forever. I'm never going to jerk off in this chat. I don't care. I genuinely or die. Looking memes. Unless you put a gun on my head, I'm not jerking off in this chat, in this voice chat. Because I'm that's actual child pornography. Hey Rico, that's actually child pornography. You know that, right?
My mom's dead.
You'd actually guys go to jail because my parents could sue you. After arriving at school, I saw Eric and Bennett riding over. I kissed and hugged Eric too, kissing him on the lips. Everyone stared, all the students' mouths hanging open. And I marched over. You just kissed a nerd. He's not a nerd, you dumbass. And yes, I did kiss him. You got a problem with that? But what? What are you, a couple? Adam asked angrily. No, we're dating. This again.
Why is Adam mad?
He was annoyed. He made a disgusted face and asked, wouldn't you rather prefer me? I'd kill myself. Oh. He was gobstruck, but recovered, raising his hands. Who agrees we should teach these idiots a lesson? He shouted. His friends raised his hand, and no one else did. It's not gobsmacked. Who agrees? Adam demanded. He was nervous now. He's probably never faced rejection in public, right? I'll get you for this. A damn yelled.
Here, you have to do it now.
A damn yelled. A damn yelled. I'll get you for this. Can you make me the dirty one, please? Hey Sig Master, could you make me the snake? Could you give me a snake roll? give me a snake roll. I want a solid snake roll.
Wrong.
We'll shot them. We'll shoot their gut. We'll shot them. We'll shot their guts. We'll shoot their guts out. Guts out.
Snakes.
Eric murmured. I rolled my eyes and
Wait,
kissed
that's
them.
just snakes.
Angry Eric with a
Wait,
pretty
no, this
happy
is
girl just
snakes.
ran into kissing him, and he's absolutely no reaction to it. The bell rang, and we went to our lessons. After the same boring school day, we went to Eric's, saying hello to his parents, and then going straight to the upstairs of the sentence. It's nothing. This whole make at Bonsteinstein a steak roll, please. At me if you do a snake roll. If the snake roll gets posted. Pub is something that starts with an S. Dylan wondered. Scar? No. Scar? No. Sniper? No.
Why is he saying these things?
Maybe I added. Got any more? Who the fuck is even talking about half of this? Also, don't most people like earn nicknames? Like Dylan earned his vodka by supposedly drinking an entire bottle of it. He had to capitalize the D and the K in his initials. Dylan Kelbud to spell vodka, which gave you an admit. Oh, it's kind of clever. Nope, they said in unison. I think snipers, and you got it. Reb snipers and vodka. It's snipers. RVS. I googled RVS and I could find people selling RVs, so Google doesn't get it either. Also, fake it. Either fake AU Eric and Dylan. Yeah, I agreed. Eric and Dylan nodding their heads. Cool, I exclaimed.
Dad.
You want to sleep around? My parents are going in a few hours. How about you? How about your brother going back with them? He sounded like he was stating the obvious. Sure, I'll ring my mum. How about my clothes? I asked her. Come around 7. Your father will be on a stress walk. The key will be under the mat. Then go right out right after your minute. Wow. It's pretty gay fan fiction, am I right? All right, little boys. I'm still not Snake Man. Am I? Nope. This did make me Snake Man. Out of anyone. Thanks, Mom. I ended the call. My parents started to go.
Okay,
We ran
we're
downstairs. Goodbye, Kathy, Wayne, and Kevin. Have a nice time. I waved. Bye, dears. Be good. They jumped to the car and drove off, waving.
Edgy teenage girl.
Last one upstairs had to get in early in the morning. I screamed. Dylan came back in the pour. And poor Eric was last. Eric didn't seem disappointed too well. Yeah, because I don't have to do it. I was puzzled. Who else is gonna do it? You. He pointed at me. I shut the door behind me. No, just because I'm dating you doesn't mean I'm your personal slave. Did you miss the part where you're dating Eric Harrison? You will always reach from highlight women. You will always be under men. It has been seen throughout nature. Males are always the most dangerous shit, while the women stay back in your animal. It's your animal instincts. Deal with commit suicide. Just do it quick. That's all for now. It's 50. Pretty gay. He grinned. What kind of slave? He asked. I'm not your slave. Oh, Tashi, I'm thirsty. Can you go get me some water? Sure. I asked. Ha, that just proves you are. Eric pointed out. Great, he's right. I stuck out my tongue and checked the time. 6 p.m., guys. I've got to go around mine at 7. Okay? Is that okay? Yeah, to get your clothes, Dylan knew all too well. Oh, yes, I replied, because Dylan is obsessed with Atashi, obsessed with what he could never have. Poor Dylan, he just wanted love. Okay, Eric asked him. Eric actually bothered to say boys. Oh. So I sat behind them thinking, checking the clock, 7 p.m. Guys, come on. I grabbed them. We dashed to our place, and I shoved some clothes in a bag and kissed my mom on the cheek and ran back to the car, telling the boys to go. It was one of those nights where you couldn't care, like the guys' dinner. I made the guys' dinner and washed up. I know I look like they're slaves. They're slave. We went back to bed around 2 p.m. I knew fucking no more of this fan fiction. Fight. I mean, fight after school. No offense, but what are you gonna do? I asked Dylan. Trick up our sleeves. What? You just wait. Eric told me smugly. Hey, that isn't fair. Tell me sorry. You have to wait. Blah blah blah. I don't want to read the rest of this fan fiction. I don't know how many more is left. Yeah, there's 7. There's 7 chapters. This is the last chapter. This is the last goddamn motherfucking chapter. 6'4" and full of muscle. 2 hours. Once we hit the 2 hour mark, I'm gonna go fucking jerk off. I'm gonna jerk my tiny dick off.
Knew it.
I'm just gonna skip to the last chapter. As in, what 15 people? I fucking just. Have you ever just like wanted to like shoot yourself? They fucking really? Oh my god! No wonder you guys have no friends. Blah 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 blah. Sorry, bitch. What the hell are you doing here without telling me? This is so cool. As you with the door, story means more exclamation marks. Oh shit! Yes, that's why this is why third person is so wonderful. The guy called Lyric wasn't so bad. Well, you got boys for days. Okay, how many more of these? Oh my god, this I'd load like a bastard. So thank you, god awful fan fiction. My god, I fucking hate this. How many goddamn chapters are in this? There's like 80 of them. I just want to get to the last one. I'm skipping the last page. I don't fucking care anymore. I've read fan fiction for okay, there's 11 goddamn. There's 11 chapters.
Good.
There's 11 chapters. There was 11 chapters. We're skipping to the 11th. We're skipping to the 11th.
Oh, that's not where
We're skipping to the 11th. Fuck you. I'm not reading all 11 of these goddamn chapters. School, stupid school, rating message, read and created by Wednesday, September 10th, 2008. Love Life, High School, Eric and Dylan. I'm getting all the stats. Fun of the tags for where you can imagine someone who's on Quizilla for nice slice of life stories, but then a high school romance for some bizarre reading stumbles. This was the first time I got in trouble at the school, so I breathed out, opening the principal's door. There was Adam on her side. She was Miss Lawyers. She's not the real principal of Columbine back then, by the way. Thanks for letting us know everything else. The story has been 100% accurate. I glared at Adam and sat down at the 3 chairs in front of the desk. Eric and Dylan sat at the other side of me. Now, public displays of affection being rude to a member of staff. What else? This is Lawyers. Mr. Lawyers with me, his glasses shot brown hair, was addressing me. Eric butted in. Nothing. Mr. Harris, you will have your turn soon, she said sharply. I sighed and look. The coach was the one who was shouting. She cut me off because you would not listen. Well, shouty. Dylan and Eric, yeah, blah, blah, blah. Let's skip to the end of this. Whoa, I couldn't think of you anything, so I just turned around. It was like 5 minutes ending. I turned around and whispered, what? Dylan's laughed. What is this? The principal's about to interfere with Dylan, ripped the door open, and we ran out. Eric banging the door. I laughed, and we went out to detention. I wrote paragraphs for the boys and me. We handed in. We all grumbled sorry to Coach Sanders, who was hosting detention, so we sat there for the next few minutes, and I heard the boy smirked. I turned around and whispered, what? Dylan was sputtered out a laugh. Check, laugh, blah, 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 pants. I rolled for sticking up. I gasped, pulled my trousers up. We didn't have to look, but it was right in front of us. What else were we meant to do? I half laughed and half angry. I fucking hate this fan fiction so fucking much. My dong is for not for all.
No,
I'm the top, you're the bottom. Also, I want to die. I'm a bottom. I'm always a bottom. Shove 20 pairs of shoes. Let's just skim through this. He purred, I shuddered, put up my knee up so I hit him where its sun don't shine. He groaned and Eric tried to get free. He couldn't, so waited. So Adam was about to get hold of me again, but Dylan gave him no rescue. Burping. Don't do this. Please don't. Dylan, happy. If this is just, this chapter is devoted to thanks to his birthday. Rip. Okay. The fan fiction doesn't end with the school shooting. It's gay. Should I stop now? I'm getting pretty tired and I really have to go jerk off. I really want to jerk it. Okay, I'm done. I want people to suck on my feet. If I could do that when we're gone, that'd be very appreciated.
You're going to suck this cock clean right now!